Hi everyone, it's Kel-n-rich and we're back with you. Thanks for joining us. Just a quick introduction. This is my wife Kel,
Hello, welcome.
and we have been providing first reaction videos to everyone, and this is going on our ninth week, and we've been spanning the genres, the very large, expansive genres of metal, about 107,000 known bands in the genre, all the way to progressive rock, which is another, 40, 50,000 bands, and anything and everything in between that might be considered awesome. So just a little introduction, who I am. I'm more of a music appreciation fellow, and I did play in a stage band, in a jazz band. I played trumpet, and I have played drums, but nothing professionally. And my, I guess, specialty is I've been to a lot of live shows, and my son, Jared, who passed away about 5 months ago, was really my recent inspiration later in life. And he passed away from complications of epilepsy. And he basically passed away in his sleep. No other stuff was associated with it. We just don't know why epilepsy happens. It just does. So his guitar is over my shoulder and always between us as we react to this music. And Kel will tell you about her background. Basically, I wanted to bring her through the journey that I brought my children, the one that Jared went through, and the one that she never got to. So
I was a classically trained concert pianist for many years, and I had a thriving music practice. And I gave that up so that I could have my son, and he's now 21 and lives in Vancouver, BC. This is kind of like a second childhood for me. I was a very censored individual, and there was a lot of controls on me in terms of music. It was really just classical music, orchestra music, symphony. I've sang in choirs, and I kind of have played many instruments: the viola, the violin, the cello. I've played all the instruments in band, but my specialty was the piano. So as we're doing this, I am hearing a lot of music for the very, very first time, because there was so much control around who controlled the remote control, who controlled the radio station, who controlled the music in the car, who controlled the play button of the ghetto blaster, of this and that. So I'm kind of exploring a second childhood with music, and I'm loving it.
yeah, so we've done about 500 videos. So please, we get a lot of requests for songs, as you can imagine, and bands. Please check our playlist before you make a
Yes.
request. And that's all you have to do is press on the little magnifying button on our site or in YouTube and just put Kel-n-rich and Black Sabbath or the name of any band that you want, or even the song, and it might come up. But please check the playlist, because we do have a section where they're all listed in alphabetical order. Okay, so tonight we're actually starting off, and we're going to get right back to 90125, a great album from 1983, done by Yes, and the kind of the next generation of Yes performers. And this one comes highly recommended. We're going to do a twofer, and we're going to do Leave It, and also It Can Happen. So Amor, Odio, Amor, Escalera al Cielo, Alan Peterson, Chrome Destiny, Danny Hendry, just to name a few, over the last 24 hours recommended that we actually go back, because we did Changes last night, my favorite song from the album. It's a great album. The whole album is fantastic. But this was a recommendation from these subscribers, or these visitors, and we're going to do that right now.
Great,
How's that
I'm
sound?
very excited. And as we found out today, interestingly enough, there's something called a cruise to the edge. And there's all these great bands that go on this epic cruise from here to...
Yeah, it's been going on for a while.
Yeah, and so we might end up on a boat sometime next
Year,
spring.
2020.
So if we do, we'll broadcast from the ocean.
Totally.
Totally. It would be crazy. It would be so fun.
It would be. All right, here we go. So here's Leave It. Ready, Kel?
I'm ready.
I can feel no sense of measure, no illusions as we take refuge in young man's pleasure, breaking down the dreams we made real.
Downtown getting away, but she never came back. No phone to take your place, do you know what I mean? We have the same intrigue as the Carter Kings.
So just before we go to the next one, wanted to get your take on that one.
It was a very happy song. It's a very like bopping around in the summertime. Got your shorts, got your lemonade, mowing the lawn, you know.
Mowing the lawn.
Just kind of flopping and flip-flopping in your flip-flops, you know. Yeah, I thought that was great. And when I started to giggle at the front, it's at the front of the song, it's because sometimes I imagine what those musicians must feel like. Because I remember what it was like when I was a musician and a singer, producing sometimes massive sound involved with other musicians producing massive sound. I was in a chamber choir for a long time, and we used to compete and stuff, and the voices, the things that we were able to do. And I was in little tiny trios and quartets, and I played in an orchestra, and when the orchestra got put with the concert band, and then it just was, you know, I've been in large scale musical scenes. I've been a part of plays and musicals, and I remember what it was like to feel that way, and it feels good to be able to produce that. Mm-hmm. And so sometimes when I start giggling like that, it's because I'm imagining, maybe hoping, how much fun I think that I would have had playing that song, and how much fun I hope they are having playing that song, because how could you not smile as a musician to play something like that?
Yeah, it's a really cool song, and we were well directed to actually go back from changes on the album, which is a little deeper into the album, and go back up to, this is right after Owner of a Lonely Heart. And
Which
then,
I know.
Right, yeah. And then comes Leave It, and then a little later, It Could Happen, which is what we're going to hear right now, because it really is a well-structured album. So thank you guys and
Yeah,
ladies
thank you so much.
for directing us. So let's go to It
Yeah,
Could
I
Happen.
thought it was great. And just for those of you who saw the other Yes video last night, I enjoyed that too, a lot. I just need to become more accustomed to their style of percussion. One of our subscribers, Larry, said that when we go to visit him, he's going to teach me to play it. And then I'll have a deeper appreciation for it on the drum kit.
Sweet.
He'll teach you too. Hi, Larry.
You can fool yourself. You can cheat until you're blind. You can cut your heart. It can happen. You can mend the wires. You can feed the soul apart. You reach, it can happen to you. It can happen to me. It can happen to everyone eventually.
I haven't heard this album in like 20 years. It's like I just heard it yesterday, but I haven't.
You pushing the needle to the red. Who knows who's right? No substitute, you're born, you're dead. Created out of fantasy. Our destination, go home.
Look up, look down, look out, look around, look up,
interesting jumping into the middle of that album, because it really is quite a complete piece of work. I never realized just jumping into it. Actually, it's the first time I think I've ever done that. The last time I listened to it was when I was listening to the CD, put on the first song, and it would literally play the whole time. I don't think I would ever shut it off until it was done, unless I had it on repeat.
How old were you?
12, 13, 14, I was listening to...
A tape?
You know what? So I would have been older because, no, I had it on CD, so it would have been 85. So I was 14. Yeah. I was working out then. It would have been a workout CD.
Well, I believe, and this is only true for me, that song is awesome. It is such an anthem of hope. It is such an anthem of empowerment. If you are in a deep, dark space in your life or your day, throw that song on. My God, what a great message.
Absolutely.
And as many of you know, the messages that we hear, we take them literally seriously, even when we don't like some of the messages. There's a lesson in that too. And this one I thought was just like, you want a happy pill for your ears? Plug it in.
Happy pill.
I just thought that was great. Fantastic. And now, so I've never been on a cruise. I'm not really a boating person. I used to be a fisher girl for a long time. I fished on the open ocean in the Pacific, and I don't really like the open water so much because there's no way out. If something happens, there's no backup. However, I might like to go see them on a boat and have an adventure and listen to them, because the more I listen to them, the more I love their music. And as I said last night, I want to revisit Changes again, and I want to listen to it later after I've had a bit of a Yes education. I think I need more of their sound inside of me so that I can better understand that first song. And there were pieces of that first song that I loved. So I feel that this was just an awesome song, and how could you not love it? And the one before was fantastic. Like I said, happy little out in the backyard, doing some yard work, weeding. I could see like a bright sunny day, and there you are, or lying on a beach towel on the lawn, kicking back, doing nothing. It's Saturday afternoon, got no place to go, kicking back to some Yes. Totally. Oh yeah. Yes is like Yes, I think, I'm not sure, someone tell me, is Yes like happy place music? Is that why it's Yes? Do they do anything like morbid, as some of the bands might tend to do, some of them? I mean, we're looking at hundreds of bands at this point. Is it all like...
I'll leave it mysterious.
Oh, no! Oh, go damn mystery, anticipation, and nothing else.
Yeah, there's actually a follow-up band that was created from Yes, which is
What's
the
it
darker
called?
side.
Well, I don't need it to be darker.
It's called No.
What? Seriously? No. Oh,
If yes, happy. And then no.
die, mother.
Let her go.
Yeah.
I don't like to tease Kel.
It's a lie. He teases me all the time.
Oh, come on. That was just...
It's only because he likes me.
You left yourself wide open for that.
That's okay. All in the name of fun.
I just realized that this album is like jumping into, let's say, The Wall, or jumping into Metropolis 2, seems from memory.
Yeah.
It's definitely, it's not a concept album, I'd have to look at that, but I'm not sure if that's how it's classified, but it certainly is an album that when I listen to each of these songs, and thank you guys for directing us to that and focusing us there, because it really is leading to listening to this album fully.
Sure.
One day.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Thanks,
Thank
Kel.
you.
That was a lot of
Thank
fun.
you. Thanks for being here with us.
We'll be back soon. Thank you very, very much. kiss for luck and a kiss for good wishes for you and everybody
See you
that
soon.
you know. Bye-bye.
Bye.